but I'd just like to say we're here to celebrate community. So by public meeting and by door-to-door survey, Haresfield has decided to declare itself toxin free. At this moment in time, this action has no formal legal power, but it has moral and social power. It's a powerful political statement. People across Gloucestershire today have joined us to celebrate that we care for our communities, this landscape, our animals and families, and that we're united in our rejection of this reckless plan for an incinerator here at Javelin Park. We also stand in solidarity with communities across the country who are facing similar toxic threats that are being forced on them against their will by a government and an industry that have ceased to listen to the people they supposedly represent. We have not been told about the sneaky, secret contract they have signed without our permission. So because the legal system and the government have failed us, our communities have been on a steep learning curve. We have some great champions in Gloucestershire who have done some immensely hard work in raising the alarm and waking us all out of our slumber. So thank you so much, Sue. I remember from Balcombe just how exhausting it was. And to others, countless others who I can't remember all your names. We have also heard stories from other communities who have had either incinerators or fracking forced on them against their will, and we feel immense empathy for what they are going through. In just 3 days, the people of Lancashire face a planning decision as to whether large-scale fracking can take place across Lancashire. This planning decision has had the record number of objections to a UK planning decision in the whole of history, yet the Planning Inspectorate has recommended it go ahead. And this is obviously very close to my heart because I come from Balcombe originally. I moved to Minchinhampton a year and a half ago, but my parents live 750 metres from the well that was meant to happen at Balcombe. And in Balcombe, we did the same process that Haresfield has done here. 85% of the village declared themselves frack-free, and they are now toxin-free community. And what happened was that the company Quadrilla were forced to leave without fracking. People across the county joined with the villagers to have a huge community party at the gates of the frack site, and combined with the results from their community survey, it made the international press interested and the whole of the national and local press for weeks on end. And in a supposed democracy, when you've got the vast majority of people saying no to something and not letting it happen, it becomes very politically embarrassing and additionally very expensive. So eventually Quadrilla left and they didn't get round to fracking because they didn't have time. And I think some of us already know that Balfour Beatty are on the verge of being in serious trouble financially. So slowing things down is very, very effective. And by celebrating here today, we're not being naive. We know that Balfour Beatty and Eurobas and Balfour Beatty want to come here and they want to get this incinerator to production. But we also know that although we may not have an application for a frack well yet, that we are all connected just like the aquifers beneath us, and the people of Somerset and the people of South Wales who've already been sold off to vast gas fields across their counties need our support. And we hope that what we have done here today can inspire other communities not to give up and to keep fighting for their families and their environment and everything they love. So the toxin-free strategy is spreading across the 5 valleys and the Severn Vale. Nymphsfield last year declared themselves toxin-free with 78% against the incinerator, 74% against fracking. Horns Road want to begin the survey. Hampton Fields want to begin the survey. Edge has a meeting planned. And it's not just Gloucestershire. Worthing wants to begin the survey against an incinerator in Climping. And there is also a community in Surrey. I can't remember the name of the community. Broadoak, yeah. So we would like the whole of Gloucestershire to be declared toxin-free, to make it absolutely clear that there is no social licence for this horrendous industry to take place here. And thank you so much for coming. And yeah, here's Jojo again. Thank you so much.